If you're a fan of the Grand Theft Auto series by Rockstar, you'll love the latest Wild West project, Red Dead Redemption for the Xbox 360. Red Dead Redemption is the successor for the 2004 title Red Dead Revolver, also by Rockstar. You play as John Marston, a former gang member who resolved to put his past behind him and settle down with his young family. As Marston changed, so did the landscape. The federal government set its sights to bring on their law to the whole country by any means necessary. When ruthless government agents kidnap John's wife and child and threaten to kill them, unless he brings the former gang to justice, John is left with no choice. To save his family, he must pick up his guns and hunt down the men he used to run with. Throughout his journey, he meets Bonnie McFarlane, a ranch owner, Marshall, the sheriff of Armadillo, Seth, a crazy old gold robber, Wes Dickens, a con artist salesman, and Irish, a scumbag, and many others. Throughout his quest to free his family, you choose if he obeys the law or defies it. You gain fame from doing good or bad things. Depending on your fame, it affects what the public do when you're in town. You also gain honor points for helping strangers in distress and completing missions. However, if you murder a person or cattle, you lose honor and you get a bounty that will follow you wherever you go until you decide to pay it off. The new Deadeye feature is amazing. It allows you to slow down the game when in combat or hunting and allows you to get better aim on the target while it's in slow motion. There are other fun things to do, such as breaking wild horses for any of the ranches or for yourself. It takes a bit of practice, but really fun when you get used to the controls. To get money to buy things in towns, you can hunt down and skin wild animals and trade them for goods or loot dead bodies for money and ammunition. Then when you're in the gunsmith and general store, you can buy new guns, ammo, dynamite and medicines for your cash. The graphics for the game are amazing, from the characters to the scenery. The voice acting is awesome and they got the speaking and the lips moving perfectly synced. The sound effects for the game are so precise. Every gun has a unique gunshot, and when the horse gallops from stone to wood, you can hear the change. And the soundtrack is just awesome. It really gives you that western feel when you play. They really did a great job on the sound. The multiplayer is a whole new game in itself. Sadly, it's on the Xbox Live, but it's a small price to pay. You sadly don't play as Marston unless you buy the pack with the Microsoft points. You can go free roam or do shootouts with other players. It's definitely as fun as the original single player. You can go on your own, or you can travel in a posse. You can add people to make them in your posse, or they can add you. So yeah, the good points of the game are awesome graphics, hours of fun gameplay. The story overall, if you don't do any of the stranger missions, lasts about a day, 20 hours. So yeah, the storyline is epic. I highly recommend you getting this game. It's very easy controls, perfectly synced voice acting. The multiplayer is just as fun as single player. The bad points, however, can glitch out occasionally on models below Pro. Multiplayer only for Xbox Live, and Deadeye can make some battles too easy. Overall, I'll give this game 9.8 out of 10.